One of my favorite things about this show is that it shows that everybody has a responsibility to do good and follow their conscience, that problems of racism and hate and prejudice aren't the victim's problems, they're everybody's problems. And so I'm hoping that this show will help remind people of that.
Dr. Hamilton has an incredible view for the show, and she's passionate about it, which inspires everybody else to be just as passionate about it.
It's a story that most people know. Either they've heard of it, not everyone has obviously seen it, but most people have heard of it, and I think it's very important to see, especially for kids at young ages. Definitely, because it has such a powerful message.
He came by.
Who's he?
Down yonder, Robinson.
Then what happened?
I didn't know much about the show, and so it was incredibly, I think, beneficial to me to be able to just jump right in. A lot of people have been talking about it because it's been made famous by Gregory Peck, and that puts a lot of pressure on it. But I think being able to jump in fresh is something that's hopefully going to pay off.
We have an amazing cast, and so that's been fantastic. We have a real mix of really experienced people and then really, really inexperienced people. One cast member has never been really on stage before with a speaking role, so that's been really fun to see people bloom and grow in that way.
And I love working with the kids, and I think the cast is amazing, being that I'm the only freshman, and I think that they're amazing and just so great to look up to.
The kids at school make it sound like you're doing something awful.
Scout.
You learn a lot from the little kids, and just being able to act off, it's a play about loss of innocence, and they definitely have that innocence, and having to expose them to such rough subjects, such mature subjects that you would never want your child, any child around, is a hard experience, but one that definitely teaches you a lot, not just about theater, but about life.
I'm learning a lot about what happened back in that and this time, and how it was just kind of hard for a lot of people. It's a good learning experience for all ages.
I think this is an important show for everyone to see, just because its themes are timeless, but still so prevalent.
I think it's always interesting to see a classic of literature brought to life on stage. That's always fun to see how the words on the page are manifest. I also think it will remind them of reading it when they read it first. It's one of those books that we all remember reading, and the play version does a wonderful job of distilling some of those best moments from the book.
Why are you doing it?
The main reason? If I didn't, I couldn't have much respect for myself, could I?